Hello and welcome to another episode of RimWorld. I am the Burnt Shark, and this is Naked and Afraid, Machii. So we're just going to jump right in where we left off. Machii is tending the wounds to this prisoner that he has just captured and won a melee fight against. I also have two alpacas running around that joined of their own free will, which is great actually because I could start taming them. They can be tamed for obedience and release, so they can help me fight against others. And I have made it through another day. It was a hard day. Got attacked by a mad tortoise and a raider. Mad tortoise and the raider had their bouts, and raider killed the mad tortoise and did a little bit of damage to him, so that saved me from taking damage from either of them. I also want to pick up that poor steel knife. He's healing from his wounds, which is fine. You can go ahead and sleep it off. And this guy took such a beating. He's got a cracked jaw. He's got bruises all over him. Left humerus. What is a left humerus? He's in severe amounts of pain. Well, Machii, I do not want you necessarily sleeping all day, so we're going to prioritize butchering that turtle that was killed by our prisoner. And I knocked him out, and to the victor go the spoils, and he's going to go right back to bed. That's totally fine with me. He needs to heal up, but at least he's doing something. The alpaca just comes inside and eats from my rice supply, which isn't very nice of it. We're going to go ahead and cancel this mining over here. Don't want to get too close to where the prisoner is sleeping. Does Machii have Warden? I want to put Warden at number 1. It's also a very good way for him to level up his social skill. It's by talking to prisoners and attempting to recruit them. This guy is going to be quite difficult to recruit. He has a recruitment difficulty of 91% and 25 resistance. So he might be in there for a while. I don't plan on letting him go. I may or may not sell him into slavery depending on what kind of traders I end up running across. But at the least, I will get some coin from selling him, or he will join Machii in his colony of this cave here. Either way, it's good to have him around. He does eat a little bit of extra food, but I am not having any problems getting food, as I have plenty of rice outside, and Machii is just increasing his plants level all the time. He's level 3. He started off at level 1, but he's been growing and harvesting rice successfully for a while now, so as far as I'm concerned, he's okay. And he's fully healed. He's going to talk to this guy. Bar, Branago, Gather, Let's see what kind of stats he has. So he's got shooting 3 with a slight passion, melee of 6, mining of 4 with a burning passion, and plants of 10. Plants of 10 could actually be really useful because he could grow anything. If I go in here to the plant growing zone, just make a small growing zone here, for example. Pause the game so he doesn't actually grow anything here. He could grow strawberries and heel root, as well as some of these other plants that Machii is not able to make or grow, for instance. So we're just going to set that one to potato, so he'll just grow a little bit extra, which is fine. As long as he spends his time doing something, rather than just sleeping in bed, sleeping off an injury, it's better than nothing. I should probably set up a dumping stockpile for just corpses. I'm going to just put corpses over here, and we're going to disable corpses from that one. Because I would like to keep the corpses out of my base, if possible. So that's going to be the way to go. And we're also going to mine out a little bit of this here, so that we have a little bit more room for our stockpile. Should be leveling up in cooking as well. Yeah, he's getting a little bit better at cooking. And the corpse is outside. That's nice. Definitely do not need that indoors. And he's going to go ahead and talk to this guy some more. His resistance has gone down by 1.1 points, which is good, but he's still resisting wanting to be friendly at all. And Machii is just botching harvest after harvest of this rice. But the good thing is, he's learning. Learning about how to cultivate plants. Soon he'll be at level 4, and he will botch a lot less harvests at level 4. Tortoise meat is rotted away in storage. That would be taken care of if I had some sort of refrigeration system, which I do not. I can make passive coolers, but they don't get things cold enough to be refrigerated. And he's sleeping. Okay. The alpacas are just hanging out. Are they both male? They're both male. That's not ideal, but it's okay. Got the alpacas. Somebody might want to buy them. So if somebody wants to come along and buy the alpacas from me, they can have them. I honestly don't need them. They might be useful in a fight if they're trained. Oh, and they've got wool. Actually, we're going to keep the alpacas for the sole reason they have wool that I can harvest from them, make clothing out of. Cooking up the last of the berries. I could actually go collect more berries if I wanted to, but I think I've got plenty of rice growing. Set to 5, whatever, we'll just set it to 5. And he's going to continue to just harvest rice The higher level he is, the faster he'll be able to harvest rice. Let's see how this guy is. Well, his resistance went down by half a point. It's still quite high. And there's rhinos just hanging out in my rice field, which is not ideal. The rhinos will actually eat my crops if I let them. Well, I'm not going to be letting them, but it's going to happen. If the food is out and the animals can get to it, they will eat it. I could actually build walls. Build walls around my food to keep animals out of it. I'm going to need to collect more wood in order to build those walls, but it's all part of the game. Collecting wood, building walls, trying to keep rhinos out of your rice. It's a difficult job. Full-time job, actually. It's a full-time job to keep rhinos out of rice. I don't know why they would want to eat rice. I mean, they're so large and the rice is so small. They could eat a lot of rice, come to think of it. They could just eat the whole plant. The whole thing, roots and all the rice. Wouldn't even bat an eye. Rhinos are actually really good to capture. Before I even start building there, I need to figure out how to do no roof area. Is that it? No roof. Okay, good. Yeah, we don't want a roof over our rice because it will not grow without sunlight. So now I can put down a blueprint for the wooden door. And as soon as he starts collecting wood, we will start building. How's he doing? He's doing okay. A group of travelers from Accord of Northwest Argola are passing by. Doesn't look to me that they have any traders. They're just going through my area, traveling through my area to go somewhere else. How long have those berries been out there? Probably not that long. And he's around here somewhere, chopping wood. I'm gonna need that wood to build my wall. And hopefully the rhinos are not within the wall when I try and build it. And he's going to cook. And he's just gonna leave the food in there for Barbanago, the barbarian. Barbanago the barbarian. He is definitely a barbarian. He's friends with Malachi, but he's hostile to the new arrivals. There's nowhere to go, Barbrana go. Nowhere to go. Except get talked to by your captor. Does he even have clothes? Nope, he's not wearing any clothes at all. And the alpacas are just gonna come and eat the food freely. See there, right there. Rhino's just eating rice right out of the field. What is he doing? He's hauling. I need to prioritize growing on him. He needs to start growing because there's no rice being grown. The rice that is there is the rice that's been harvested or is ready to harvest. And if he does not grow soon, he will be out of food very shortly. And he's growing. Okay. Very good. And he's getting better at plants. He's just made it to level 4. And has some familiarity with growing plants. A flash storm. A freak localized flash storm is striking a small area with lightning. This can cause massive fires. And it looks like it already is. There's definitely fires happening down here. There's a lot of wood in that area too, and it is not raining, so that fire is just going to keep burning. I don't think it's going to make it towards my area, but it's definitely a threat if it gets any closer than, like, past this geothermal vent right here. But I have kept the trees cut back from my home zone pretty well. And there's a mad alpaca that sees anyone, it will attack everyone it sees. So it's pretty much just gonna hang out right outside, which is not the best. Flash storm's over, so we can get rid of that message. And we're gonna get into the next day here with that mad alpaca still running around, waiting to taste blood. My blood. I should be able to bash it to death with this steel club, though. Incapacitated refugee quest. June contacts you and requests help. She is wounded and unable to move. Without your help, she will die in 11 days. June is a 37-year-old jailbird. She promises to join you if you rescue her. June says there may be danger there. That means that there is definitely danger. If they say that there's going to be danger, there's definitely going to be danger. I don't know whether I'm ready to start taking missions, though. I'm still in the early stages of the game. I don't even have guns yet, or melee weaponry. Actually, I can start working on... I need... yeah, I guess I could put a simple research table there and build a chair for it. But in order to make melee weaponry, or weaponry in general, I have to research smithing, which hopefully I can do. Is he gonna go outside? He's gonna go outside. And he's gonna get attacked. Yeah, this alpaca doesn't stand a chance. He's going to tend to Machii, which is himself. Then he's probably going to rest. He's probably going to rest for a while, considering that he has taken some serious blows from that alpaca. Definitely nothing life-threatening, but he's been bitten and bruised. So, not terrible, but not great either. He's still slightly injured. I'm gonna have him start mining. I need him to clear this area so that I can start building more, and he's just gonna go straight to bed. I don't want him to go to bed. I want him to keep mining. Keep mining, Machii. He's gonna eat and then go to bed. Alright, I'll let you sleep. But we're definitely not done. Ooh. Prisoner is hungry. Honestly, I don't really care. He can go ahead and starve if necessary. Machii will be healed shortly. Yeah, he's just about healed up. Mad alpaca's been killed. Machii is fully healed. And he's going to cook some food. Rice meals. And he's going to butcher that alpaca. Probably should have done that to cook with. And then he's going to go right back to bed. Yeah, he's going to eat. And he's going to talk to that guy. He's only planted half of the rice field. Yeah, he's going to cook some of that alpaca meat. Get right back to planting. He needs to finish planting that whole rice field so that I'll have rice to harvest when it becomes time to harvest the rice. Don't want to run low on food. Definitely not in this game. Bad things happen when you run out of food. Will mentally break and then start going crazy and attack people and each other and everything. I wonder if that alpaca just ate an alpaca meal right off the floor. Finally growing potatoes. That's done. So he's going to eat another meal, then make another meal, make another 2. And he's going to clean up a little bit. That's nice. Oh, he's trying to train this alpaca. Obedience chance. Trained. Nice. If I can train the animals up to, through obedience, to where they are at release, I can use them in combat to fight in front of me. I'm definitely going to want to prioritize getting a ranged weapon very soon. I think, yeah, his crafting is still at level 1. You know what would fix that is if we started growing some smoke leaf. Yeah, we'll just grow right there. Smoke leaf. Minimum skill level 4. I believe he does have 4 in plants. He does. So he will be able to grow that smoke leaf. And I'm having raiders. and they are attacking immediately. And there's one male with a knife. He's got level 9 in melee. And he's a cannibal. Oh, he's smart. He didn't run right into the spiders. How long do I have before it gets here? A little while. I'm just gonna let him talk to the other guy for a second. Okay, he lowered his resistance. Fight him. Yes. Double team him. Good alpaca. Good alpaca. Nice. Excellent. He's gonna tend to himself and then rest. After a good fight. Actually, no. Capture that guy. Capture him. He's still alive. Another prisoner. Just throw him in there. Now you've got a friend. This guy's a cannibal. His right index finger is destroyed. That's probably why he lost. Can't grip a weapon very well without all your fingers. Definitely makes it more challenging to fight when you're missing a finger. And there's lightning storms happening. Okay, we're gonna go over him and go to recruit. He's actually a little bit less difficult to recruit than this other guy. And he's got less of a resistance too. I don't know if that's true now. No, he's still got less of a resistance. So, I wonder if he's leveling up in social at all. Where's social? Social right here. He's level 6, so he's not bad. Capable amateur. Can capably socialize. It's relaxing. We're gonna bump up the amount of cooked meals we're gonna make to 6. And he's going to rest. Yeah, he definitely needs to rest. He's still injured. Alpaca 1 is no longer incapable of walking, so it is definitely recovering from stab wounds. That alpaca probably saved Malachi's life right there in the beginning. He's now fully healed. Lowering resistances. Well, it looks like lightning struck inside my base, but the fire was put out quickly, so no harm. Looks like my relations with Green Valley Nation have deteriorated as well as the relation with Secure Kin League have also deteriorated. I don't think I've even met or gone up against them. We can actually check. This guy is from the Green Valley Nation, so he's from one of those. So is this other guy. They're both from the Green Valley Nation. I could release these prisoners, let them go, and they will go back to their tribe and actually tell them not to attack me as often until they become friendly with me. There's always a choice, but I would rather keep them back here in this dark and dusty cell to hopefully have some recruits at some point, because I'm not going to go out on missions until, like this mission over here, 2 enemies and an outpost. I would die to that probably. And then this mission over here, I probably could do, but I'm not going to risk it. Not with one man. I'm running out of food. Oh, it's because he keeps feeding it to the animals. And the prisoners. So, on this next day, I'm going to go ahead and harvest berries. There's a lot of berries to harvest as well. Dormitory have joined. They have milk and wool, and they're gonna eat my food too. And there's another raid happening. The tribespeople from Green Valley Nation have arrived nearby. That's where these guys are from. They will prepare to attack, and then they will attack. One female with a club. She's low. She's only got 2 in melee, so she's not even really a threat. I mean, she could do some damage to Machii, but I highly doubt that it's going to be anything serious. He's praying before battle. He's praying to whatever god Machii believes in. I wish it would tell me. It seems to pray a lot. Yeah, he's gonna harvest some berries so that he can cook another meal. He's gonna cook that meal, and these guys, this tribeswoman is going to start her attack. She's actually quite far away. So we're just gonna put it on fast forward, and Machii can do whatever he wants for a minute. Now we're going to draft him and take him to the front. She's going to attack this camel. She's going to try. She's not very strong. And the camel's fighting back. I'm going to give some assistance. Yeah, she's done. She's still alive? No, she's dead. Machii took no damage. Camel did, but Camel was essentially free. Are they both the same sex? I have no idea. Male? Female? No, they're 2 different sexes. That's actually really good. And they can be milked and have their wool harvested as well. So they're quite useful animals. Bringing home the berries. Cargo pods have landed nearby. Let's see what they've got. Chem fuel. Yeah, we're gonna take that. We actually want the chem fuel because I can build a chem fuel powered generator and start using it to power my base, so I can start using electronics. Which would be really nice. It'd be really nice to have some electronics going on. It's not absolutely necessary, but would be useful. Yeah, I'm still pretty low on food. Looks like the rice is just about ready to harvest too. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Malachi's going to rest. The rice should be ready to harvest in the morning or late afternoon tomorrow. So there will be some sort of food coming in very soon. And the camel came in and snaked that food. Son of a bitch. And yep, looks like he's harvesting rice. So there is food coming in. This rice zone, I'm going to expand. I didn't want to expand that one. I want to expand the rice. Spacecraft, chunks of spacecraft have impacted nearby. You can deconstruct them for resources. That's actually really far, and it's over by where the spiders are. So I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try with that. I'm actually going to put another growing zone right outside here for hay grass for my animals to be eating, because they do not need to be eating my food if I can grow them their own. The recruitment resistances are being lowered every day. That is good. Hopefully soon I will have more people. I need more people. Oh man, this game just gets more and more difficult as time goes on. It isn't quite that difficult right now, but the difficulty skew of this game increases quickly once you start doing better and better. Yep, they're just eating my food right out from under me. That one doesn't get milk. This one does. We're gonna prioritize milking that camel. That's a free meal. Where's he going? All the way down there to grab 2 berries. 2 berries, just enough to finish another meal. And the camel's probably going to come inside and eat it. Or the alpaca. Oh, he's chopping trees. Oh yeah, he's trying to grow. Okay, yeah, he's growing out there. Food for the animals. So they quit mooching off of me. My food. This is going to be Area Zone 1, and that's where I'm going to confine animals to. This is Area 1. There we go. Now they will stay out of my base. Their greedy lips off my food. Whoa, what just happened? Berserk! They're having a fight in there. Well, the prisoners got into a fight. They're friends, apparently. Oh, he does not like the other guy. He's probably the one that started the fight. Yeah, he is. There's still quite a bit of resistance for them to be recruited. Ooh. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Blur thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Enos. I liked that one. Hold on. Enos. Blur thinks that you should give the settlement a name. Should the settlement be named? Owenville. I like Owenville. Blur. Wanderer joins. Wow, I've got another person. And she has a gun. She has a gun. We're gonna have to build another bed for her. What is she good at? We're gonna just set her up for working all day and then recreation at the beginning and the end of the day. Let's see, she's really good at handling animals, so Malachi won't have to do that at all anymore. She's good at hunting, bad at research. She can haul, clean. She's not very good at doing art either. She has a lot of things she cannot do. She cannot cook for herself. But she can doctor, which is nice. Let's just get a little bit of information about her. So she was a mute as a child. Apparently she still is. And she was a sailor as an adult. But she is incapable of skilled labor and social. So she cannot talk. So she's definitely a mute. She's kind, slowpoke, and a brawler. What's Malachi doing? Farming. Yeah, she can't do any kind of labor. Visitors. A group from Grey Guinea Pig, Minosia, are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. That is nice. A Okay. Let's see, is there anything else about her? She's 20 years old. She's got level 9 in melee. Well, I think artistic is all she's going to be really useful for, other than being a doctor. Cargo pods have dropped down. Oh, and she can haul too. That's useful. Panther. Panthera leather. Yeah, she's going to be number 1 in hauling and number 2 in cleaning. Actually, I do not want her hunting if she does not prefer to use ranged weapons. This guy, however, is going to pick up that machine pistol. I'm really glad she brought that with her. That's going to be quite useful. The last game that I played and had success with on this scenario where you only start with one guy, it took me quite a long time in order to even get guns. I had to make my own guns. So where's their leader? Go ahead and trade, see what they have. It looks like they'll buy my weapons, so we're going to sell all the weapons. And they don't really have anything of value. So we're just going to accept that trade. That'll be good enough. I also want to increase the amount of meals that I'm going to be making to 8. So I'm feeding for another mouth. Psychic drone low male. Every colonist of the male gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the male gender. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. Drone is low level. The visitors are leaving. Barbranago is fully healed. I really want to recruit him. I love his name. It's just such a great name. Barbranago, the Barbarian. A red warrior is about to die. Caravan request. Oh my god. I would be stupid not to make this request. They want 3 clubs. Okay, we're gonna prioritize making 3 clubs. They want 3 clubs, and they offer in return marine armor good. That could totally be a game changer this early on to have some good armor. How many days? Offer will expire after 18 days. So I've got a little bit of time in order to prepare. I'm going to need a lot of food to be able to... Rat has become self-tamed. Well, I don't really want the rat, so we're just going to go ahead and slaughter it. And she took that up upon herself to just slaughter the rat. Oh, now that I've got a second person, I think we're going to reinstall this table back over here where I was originally going to place it. And then reinstall that chair as well, and then build another chair. I need to make sure that he is growing as a number 1. Yeah, it says he is, but there's a lot of plants not growing over here. And it's the end of another day. It's going quite well. Quite well. I've got 2 colonists and 2 prisoners. Malachi's continuing to grow more food. These animals seem to be eating their way through a lot of the vegetation over here. So we're going to expand this zone just a little bit that way so they can go ahead and feed freely on more of the vegetation. Stay away from my crops. Checking to see if they have wool. I've actually got the wool over here, which isn't bad. I need to build a production structure, a hand tailoring bench, and another chair. The drone is ending. That's good. Harvesting more food, which she's just going to turn around and feed right to the animals. One of the alpacas has been named Wade. You know, this guy I used to work with, Juan, used to call me Wade all the time. Because I used to say Wade to him, because he would say way, which is Mexican slang for referring to somebody. I think it's Wado, white boy. But he would always call me Way, and I would just call him back Wade. So he started calling me Wade. So, me and the alpaca have been called the same name. Wade the alpaca. Another day gone through. Got some meals. I really need to start like harvesting extra food or hunting. He has a gun now, so I mean I can just hunt animals. 2% chance to attack. Let's look at the wildlife. Chinchillas aren't aggressive at all. Neither is an alpaca. And they're having another fight. And that guy is trying to break down the door. And he's fleeing. Nope. You're gonna come over here and you're gonna shoot at him. As soon as he turns that fucking corner. That is not good. Prisoner break. Need wood. Fuck. I can't make it out of anything else. I do not have the materials. Son of a bitch. I just made that whole area prison. All the beds in there are prison beds now. So, what I'm gonna have to do, stick a couple of sleeping spots out here. And you need to chop some wood and put up a door right away. Oh my god, that fucking guy. Well, I could execute him now, because he's guilty. If I wanted to. Yeah, heal her up. No, fuck that guy. Prioritize building that door. Well, I got the door up. But I'm low on food. Yeah, just go ahead and let them deal with their injuries on their own. Medical emergency and a raid. Raiders are attacking immediately. One guy with a knife. Hold on. Yeah, stand right here behind this rubble. Got some animals between me and you. And I've got a gun. Headshot. Nice! Take him down. Alpaca getting in the way. Perfect. And he's dead. Is he dead or is he knocked out? He's definitely dead. Okay. Perfect. It could not have gone better. No damage at all. Raid has been quelled. Do not tend to him. Cut the berry bush. We need food. Oh, he's gonna do it anyway. Just let him. Malnutrition extreme. Well, that's the end of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and save and quit right here and end the video. Enos. Saving Enos. Well, it was a good run. I'll get back to this at another time. See you all then. And until then, this has been the Burnt Shark with RimWorld.